Okay, with that.
Progress. I've just recorded this and now I got to do it again. Okay, so apologies. Right, Fit for Life. We're into week 6, okay, which is the end. Fit for Life is a 6-week program. For those of you in the WhatsApp group, don't worry. I'll explain this to you after. We're not dumping you. Okay, you'll have places to go. I'll talk to you about that after. So what have we covered for the last 6 weeks? Number one is the mental and emotional health aspects of this. So it's a case of taking that little bit of time every day to just put aside whatever worries that you may have, you know, financial, family, health, blah, 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 all of the stuff that just builds up and wrecks our heads. We get a break from that stuff. The next point then is the actual physical health in and of itself. So we start to get 4 base categories of physical health. Physical health really. Okay. So if we look at our first of all, our ranges of motion. What are my safe ranges of motion? How far can I twist my body in different directions? And what's the range of motion in each joint? And then those things put together. Next then is our neuromotor control. So that's balance, coordination, your ability to put your body exactly where you want it to be in space and time. The next level is our muscular strength, endurance, and power. So we've been gradually working that up through our squat and through our bridge and through our hip hinge exercises. And the last level then is a cardiovascular endurance, I should say. So that's your ability to just keep going. To build up your cardio, there's a lot of different ways to do it. I recommend the fartlek method, which is speed play method. So where you just start off on a walk and then you break it into a jog for a little bit, then you go back down to a walk, and then you just keep upping that. So you want to walk, jog, sprint at your own level. Sprinting, I would say, go very, very easy on unless you're in a low risk category. So low risk category would be under 60, under 50 really. Reasonably fit, have been exercising for the last little while. Don't just go from 0 to sprinting. That's going to suck. Okay, so with all that in mind, we're going to go through our last week's set of these for Fit for Life now. So from here, I'm going to inhale with my chin up. Imagine that rope goes all the way down through my spine. Rope pulls up. And exhale. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Up your Rosa. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of the body in on it now. So initially just using the hands. I inhale, bring my hands back, try to clap them behind me. Exhale out through the mouth. Hands in front, backs of the hands together. I'm going to lead from the middle of my, in between my chest and my belly. So I'm leading from here, inhaling and exhaling. One more in and out. Lovely. From there, then I'm just going to systems check or body scan. I'm going to look at my neck, left and right, check if I've got a full pain-free range of motion. And I'm going to go up and down. Then I go ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, rolling forwards. And then roll to the side, chin to shoulder, chin to chest. Lovely. Good stuff. From there, then I'm going to go into my shoulders. So arm circles forwards and arm circles back. Now I'm going to open and close, rotating my hands here. Lovely. From there, hands up shoulder level, twist one to twist the other, back and forth. Good stuff. Shake that out. Okay, into the spine. So hands together, reaching up and then back, driving my hips forward, looking up and inhaling, and I'm going to exhale. Front, middle, back, breathing. Come up, back and down, in and up, and down, in and up, and down. Okay, side bends now. The first one is just this, hands on your legs, keeping in the plane. I'm not leaning forwards. Okay, just staying in the plane. Okay, the next one is reaching up that invisible ladder. So I'm trying to reach my hand straight up. So one hand stays still, the other hand tries to go up. This hand stays still. This one tries to go up. So going up. So straight up and down, not side to side, just straight up, straight down. Okay, as far as I can. Go, lovely. And now I'm going to go to the sides. So this hand's traveling down the leg. This hip is going that way. This hand is coming over my head, rotating, thumb forward, palm up, and trying to reach that far wall. This hand tries to get to that wall. That hip tries to get to that wall. And this hand tries to get to the floor. So go 1, and then the other side 2. So remember now, I am not leaning forwards. I'm staying in the plane. So when you watch it side on, there shouldn't be any forward lean. Okay? Relax. But of course, nobody's perfect. You got to remember that fact, okay? So from here, then I'm just going to do my twist. I'm going to rotate. I'm not perfect. All right, fine. I'll take that. Rotate all the way around. Around. And from there, then hands on the hips, hip circles. Biggest circle as you can manage. And then change in direction. Biggest circle as you can, guys. Cool. Feet together. Knee circles one way. And knee circles back the other way. Standing on my left leg. With the right foot, I'm going to go toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat that 3 times. Roll it one way. Roll it the other way. And then the other foot, toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat 3 times. Roll it one way. And roll it the other way. Shaking that out now. Okay, straight away we're going to go into our little sequence. So we're going to go squat, bridge, and plank. But I want you able to stand up going forward to be able to stand up going backwards. So from here, I'm going to squat down low. Keeping my chin up. Up my hips down. I'm going to check my bottom position. Lift my chin, lift my chest. Drive back up to standing with my feet in the right place. If my knees had to bend in, then my feet are not in the right place. So adjust that now as much as you need to. Really handy way of adjusting it is just to give it a little hop and you'll see where they land. That should be a quite nice squat position for me. Okay, so hips down and back up. Hips down. We're going to stay at the bottom. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Okay, this time we're going to come up halfway. So I'm just going to go to where my leg is horizontal here. And then I'm going to drop down under that. I'm going to hit that again. Drop down under that. And hit it again. Okay, and this time we're going to come up 3/4 way. So I'm going to stop there at that tabletop position. Then go up a little bit higher. So tabletop position, up a little bit. Tabletop position, down a little bit. Tabletop, up. Tabletop, down. Okay, so remember this static position here is where the hip and the knee, top of the knee and the top of the hip are the same way. All right, so a bit lower than that if you can. Okay, that's me. That's all right. All right, that's you. That's fair enough. As I said, nobody's perfect. Go down. Okay, from here, we're going to go down forwards first. So hands are going to go down on the floor, okay? Walk your hands out. Lay your belly down. Leave your feet exactly where they are. Do not move your feet. Okay? Then we're going to go onto our hands and knees. Okay, and we're going to walk our hands back, lifting our knees up. Now back into the bottom of our squat. Don't move your feet. Don't move your feet. Keep your feet right where they were. Okay, so no moving our feet now. Okay, from here now, butt goes down. Laying down on our back. Okay. Now from here, one foot is going to stay exactly where it was. Okay, so I don't want, basically your feet are kind of nailed to the spot for these exercises. So from here now, what am I going to do is I'm going to lift up onto my left elbow and I'm going to let my left foot just flop out. And my right foot stays exactly where it was. Now I'm going to go up onto my left hand. So I got my right foot and my left hand down on the floor here. Now I'm going to lift up my hip. Okay. I'm going to bring my foot back behind me onto my knee. All right. And from here, I'm going to square up, keeping that foot right where it is. I'm going to bring the other foot up and in. Okay. So we're going through this. How do you get up when you're laying on your back? How do you get up when you're laying on your belly? So we're repeating that kind of set now for a second. So I'm going to squat down and just drop, tabletop, bottom, tabletop, middle, tabletop, bottom, tabletop, middle. So just work in that range for a minute. And you'll find out if you actually set a timer You do this for 1 minute. You're going to find out how long a minute actually really is. Okay. No. No, you can do this loads. The better you get, you can do this for ages. But it really does work the muscles of the upper legs. Your butt and your upper legs get a huge workout with this. Okay? Now, again, keeping my feet exactly where they are. My hands go on the floor. I'm going to walk out forwards, walking all the way. Lay down on my belly. Okay? Now, lift myself up. Now, if you're stronger, you don't need to use your knees for this bit. So you can either keep your knees on the floor and push, or you can just push. That's up to you. Then you walk your hands back. If your knees are staying down, now you lift them up. Walking back into our squat. My feet should not have moved. Okay? And there, I'm going to lay down on my back. So chin to my chest. Rolling onto my back. Okay, and before we do our get up this time, we're going to go through our bridges. So bridge 1, hips come straight up. Squeeze your butt. Okay? And then the side bridges, it's not actually a side bridge, it's side bridge, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to reach my right hand to my left, keeping my left shoulder on the floor. So my hips come up, and I roll, right hand goes left, and down. Hips up, roll left hand to the right, and down. So center, right hand left. Center, left hand right. Center, right hand left. Center, left hand right. Center, right hand left. Center, left hand right. Lovely. Okay, I want to do my get up now. So this time I'm going to release my right foot, let it come out. I'm going to put my weight on my right elbow, keeping my left foot where it was. Put my weight on my right hand, keeping my left foot where it was. I'm going to lift up my hip, and I'm going to slide this knee back underneath me as best you can. Okay, keeping this foot where it was. Now I may need to adjust, I may need to do that. Okay? If you do, you do, that's fine. From here, I want to lunge back up to standing, keeping this foot where it was. So I'm coming back up to this position. Okay, hopefully that made sense. We're going to blast through this really quick. We're just going to do the last set of the one that we were doing last week. Just blast through that one. So from here, we're going to do those squats, but we're not coming up to standing now. Just staying in that range down there. So from here, chin up. We go down to the bottom, to the middle, halfway up, to the middle, to the bottom, to the middle, halfway up, to the middle, to the bottom. Okay, stay in that range. Don't go any faster than me. Like you can go slower if you want, but don't go any faster. Okay, we're trying to get the muscles to really react to these positions. If your knees start to come together at all, push them apart. Okay, don't let your knees get closer together. Okay, lovely. Right, initially we're going to go forwards, walking our hands out. Now I'm going to drop down onto my elbows. I lift my butt up for a second, and then I drop my butt down, getting a straight line from my shoulder to my hip, to my knee, to my ankle. Nice straight line. Okay, without moving my feet, squeeze my ankles together, lift my knees to my chest, scoop my pelvis, squeeze my butt, squeeze my abs, squeeze my chest, squeeze my arms. Get that tension going. Okay, relax it. Weight goes onto the left side. Right hand becomes free. Now lock it back down. Get that plank again. Ankles, knees, pelvis, butt, abs, chest, arms. Relax it. Transfer the weight to the right. Left hand becomes free. Back down. Squeeze it all in again. Relax it. Right foot comes up and down. Squeeze it all in again. Relax it. Left foot comes up and down. Squeeze it all in again. And relax. From here, you can drop on your knees if you need to. If not, walk your hands back. Once you get your hands about halfway, lift up your knees. Walk your hands back all the way. Back to this squat position here. Okay, I'm going to go backwards now. So chin to my chest. dropping down. Okay, from this position, I want to get myself back up to standing. What we're going to do is we're going to go halfway on one side and halfway on the other side. So think about how we've actually set this up before. So I'm going to go free my left leg, put my weight on my left elbow. Okay, now come up to my weight on my left hand. And from there now, all I want to do is bring this foot underneath me. Okay, so bring my left leg underneath me. So I lift up my hip and I let my left leg come back underneath me. Okay, from there I'm going to just bring it forward again. Sink it down. Boom. Be very careful of adding extra movements. People do this in martial arts, they do it in fitness. I say only move your leg, and people move their hand and their foot and their leg, and then well, the move doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Only move the leg. All right, so we're going to go down onto our backs again. From here, I'm going to switch feet. So my left foot stays there, my right foot comes out and free. So I roll onto my right elbow. Okay, now I come up onto my right hand. Now I'm going to lift my hip, I'm going to slide that leg underneath me, and then I'm going to slide it back again and sit back down. Okay, from there we're going to my elbow, onto my shoulder, and onto my back. Lovely. Okay, last thing then, to get back up from this position, I'm just going to extend my legs out. I'm going to swing them all the way around, and then I'm going to roll onto my belly. From here, my hands are going to go on the floor. If you're reasonably fit, coming all the way up is cool. If not, put your knees down. Push to there, put your feet on the floor and engage so the toes are extended. I'm not on the tops of my feet. Walking my hands back a bit, lifting up my knees, walking all the way down, back into my deep squat. Chin up, chest up, stand up. That's our lot for today, you guys. Take her easy. See you later.